the pain, you wouldn't lead the league in assists if not for creating that. But has there been anything about you getting all the way to the rim, finishing with Milwaukee and the Clippers these last two games that kind of simulates what we've seen from you in the playoffs past?
Just taking what the defense gave me, reading, reacting. I was able to get to the rim a couple of times in the fourth quarter. One time they cut me off. I was able to find, Ray John on the three in the corner, but he missed it, which was a great shot. I was able to drive again. They collapsed, and I found AD on the baseline for a reverse dunk. So, it's nothing. Just don't predetermine what I'm doing. Just reading, reacting to what the defense is giving me.
He also said that the key to the impressing of him was basically the defensive end for you. You took on the challenge of Giannis tonight.
I'm one to just do whatever it takes for our team to win. And if my teammates need me to take the challenge defensively, offensively, whatever, I'll take it. And my teammates asked me to do it this weekend, and the rest is history.
You said you already knew what this team was about before the win on Friday. I assume that's the case again today. But nonetheless, what does it say, just beating Milwaukee, beating the Clippers, two of the teams at the top of the league as you are?
It's a really good weekend for us. Playing against two of the best teams. The top two teams in the league, including with us, as far as record-wise. But I just think the way we just kept our composure throughout the whole game, both for 96 minutes, both of us Milwaukee for 48, both with the Clippers as well. No matter what was going on throughout the course of the game, we just held our composure. We continued to get stops. We continued to execute, and I think the best thing that came out of both games is we didn't have high turnover games. When we don't turn the ball over and we're able to get good shots, it helps us out tremendously, especially on the defensive end.
What did Avery do with his shooting, especially early when you guys were struggling to find some shots?
He did everything. He was spectacular from both. We know we're going to get from him defensively, but what he gave us offensively tonight was gigantic. And every time they made a run or we needed a shot to make, especially not only in the first quarter but in the third as well, when he got hot, just hitting them threes, hitting 6 of them, he was wonderful.
How unique of an environment is this when you guys are the road team, but you're getting MVP chants, they're cheering for buckets for both teams? How unique an experience is that for you guys to play in?
It's a very unique experience. We've had a lot of that this year on the road. One thing about a Laker faithful come out, and they, no matter where we are, no matter if we're here in Staples, if we're a road team or a home team, or we in other arenas around America, they've been with us all year, and that's definitely that's a blessing and a gift to have. Especially when you have road games.
You guys are 42-0 this year.
Say that again.
You guys are 42-0 this year now, taking a lead into the fourth quarter. What about your late game execution that allowed you to be perfect?
I don't know. I think if I can say two things, one, that we are really good defensively in the fourth, and we know we want to get to offensively. We know how we want to get a shot. We know how we want to execute offensively, and then defensively we lock down.
LeBron, what does it mean to you, just on a personal satisfaction level, to be able to perform like this weekend at this stage of your career with this type of mileage? Just what does it mean to you?
I don't know. That's for you guys to talk about. For me, I prepare myself, both in my body, my mind, and to endure anything. Even at this stage in my career, I know what it takes for me to be prepared mentally and physically to go out and perform at a high level, and it's my responsibility to put this team in a position to be successful. And they look at me as a leader, and it's my job to not only on the floor get guys opportunities, get them great looks, but inspire them as well, and show them that I'm not slowing down even at this stage in my career. So it's just a blessing. It's a blessing to still be doing what I'm doing at this juncture in my career.
Doc said that you're pretty much the only player that he's ever seen that keeps getting better every year. Do you agree with that? Do you think that you're better now than you ever were?
I've said it a couple times. I feel like right now I'm just playing some really good basketball. Last year, obviously, started off really well, but the injury hurt me a lot physically and mentally as well. Having an injury like that, so I put a lot of work into my game this off season. I put a lot of work into my rehabbing, with my growing, getting back to full strength. Even when I was shooting the movie, if you follow me on social media, I was in the weight room at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, making sure that I was preparing myself for this season, no matter what was going on, just keeping the main thing, and that's how I take care of my body, how I take care of my game, how I take care of my mind. So I want to try to continue to get better. Even if it's physically, if I lose a step here, but when your mind is sharp and you have a huge, a big basketball IQ, you can always cover for those things.
How would you describe the dynamic?
I'll give you the last one after this. Say that again.
How would you describe the dynamic that has developed between these two teams, the rosters, the players on the floor, over the course of the season, over the course of these matchups?
I don't know. Both teams. has aspirations of something bigger than a regular season win, but both teams understand it as a process and want to try to continue to get better throughout the year and put themselves in position to be at full strength when the postseason come around, but also not losing sight of what needs to happen today and tomorrow. So I know that's from our perspective, and it looks like they're doing the same.
What's it like diving for a ball on the court these days?
It's just whatever it takes to win. You know, for me, what helped, I was already on the floor. That helped out a lot, and having a wingspan that's pretty long. I was able to grab it before a Clipper guy got it and get up and get it to a teammate. So it was a big play for us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
More to come on Access Sportsnet. Lakers 80 and the Lakers win 112-103 on the Clippers home court. With 20 games to play, they now have a 6.5 moment of the game. Again, just when we thought it was going to be a 3-ball, LeBron takes Marcus Morris Sr. to the rack.
Yeah.
It's the end one.
Put whoever you want. Put Beverly on me, I'm going to take him. Put Kawhi on me, I'm going to take him. Put Morris on me, I took him. I am the Undertaker, LeBron James.
And then let me go dap up your brother. Let's hear from Kyle Kuzma. He's with Kirsten in the locker room.
Kyle, there was a moment in the third quarter where you guys, LeBron was out, and you, KCP, had to step up and really kind of put some points on the board. How crucial are those moments when he's out for you guys to maintain the momentum?
Super huge, especially because most of the time, throughout the entire season, anytime he's out the game, we kind of hit a dud out there on the court. So I think it was huge, especially in this type of game and the magnitude of it. So that was big.
What does it say about just the growth of this team, considering the last 2 times you've played the Clippers and to now you get the win? What does it say about how far you guys have come?
We just made strides, made growth. I think that's the biggest thing that we've done since meeting them on Christmas. And I think that's what the season's for. It's 82 games, and our coaching staff says it all the time. Every game is rehearsal, and it just leads up to you can see that growth, and I think most people saw it today.
Defensively, where do you feel, or what do you have the most pride in defensively, and where you've kind of grown even within this own season?
Guard perimeter players. When I have an opportunity to guard people, my size or lower, more keyed in, and allows me just to use my body, my agility, and other things instead of, getting pounded in the chest. So.
There were some chippy moments out there tonight. Was that a sign of how much this game meant to you guys?
I don't think we were chippy at all. I think that was more so them. We just tried to play our game plan to a T. Try to play within ourselves and not beat ourselves. And I think it was more so coming from them than us.